This is SportsCenter.
On the fourth and final edition of Horace Hawk Sports Center, we're covering the boys basketball team. They had three very competitive games in mid-February. First was West Fargo, where the Carter-Brady duo wasn't quite enough to pull out the win. Then we take a look at the Shanley game with the same two stars, but the same result. And finally, Grand Forks Central, where Moose and Aiden also chipped in significantly on the scoring. It's all coming up on Horace Hawk Sports Center right now. The Hawks won 2 games last season. They started out the 23-24 season with a win over Bismarck St. Mary's, and after the first 9 games they had a record of 4-5. They then lost 6 straight games to EDC opponents, coming no closer than 12 points and often losing by much more. But although their record was looking less impressive, they must have been improving, as the next 3 games showed. The first of those 3 games was against the Packers. Last season, the Hawks defeated West Fargo early in the season, so things look somewhat promising in this game. The Packers came into this game with a 5-9 record, while the Hawks were sitting at 4-11. Moose takes this one from beyond the arc all the way to the hoop and powers it up against the double team. Brady goes coast to coast for 2 of his 23 points on the night. Caden pulls the defense into the lane and then kicks it out to Moose, who connects for the tray. Aiden Green dazzles the defense with his quickness and then decides to go with the pull-up jumper. Aiden again shows his ball handling skills, but this time he dishes to Bryson, who finishes with the 12-footer. Some good ball movement, good movement by Caden, and not enough movement by his defender, allowing Caden to get an easy layup. It looks like Carter would be going in for the layup, but instead he sends it out to Aiden for his lone 3 of the game. Bryson with the steal, and after that the ball touches the floor only once as Carter hits Aiden for the layup, bringing the Hawks within 5 with plenty of time left. Aiden grabs the board, and then it's another lightning quick fast break with Carter finishing. The Packer lead is down to 3. The Hawks couldn't get any closer than that, and they end up dropping the game by 5. Only 2 Hawks managed to get in double figures on points, but Moose had 12 rebounds to go with his 5 points. 3 days later, the Shanley Deacons came over. When the Hawks played at Shanley early in January, they won by 14. They had a lead of 14 in the second half of this game, but this time they weren't able to hang on to it. The Shanley defense congregates on Carter, but that leaves Brett Livingston all alone under the basket for the first of his 3 field goals. Carter again takes it into the lane, but this time he keeps it, and with his spin move gets the short jumper to fall. Aiden dumps it off to Brady, who takes a jab step toward the basket before pulling up for the mid-range jumper. Carter gets the assist as 3-point specialist Caden Peterson hits from the corner. Mike Safoy has a lot of dance moves. He totally fakes out the defense and gets the basket. Moose creates his own offense, getting past his defender for the layup. Brady hits the long 3. He had 5 on the night, giving the Hawks an early lead in the second half. Brady with the assist this time as Brett hits a difficult turnaround jumper. Aiden with another of his 5 assists on the night, and Brady with another 3-pointer, giving the Hawks a 7-point lead. Carter wisely holds off with this shot until the defender sails by. Carter also had 5 threes in this game. Hawks up by 10. A bit of a drought by the Hawks was ended by this floater by Aiden, but it was too late. The Hawks let it slip away and ended up losing by 5. Grand Forks Central hasn't had a lot of success in basketball for quite a few years, until last year, when they almost made it to state. This year had gone much the same, and the Knights carried a record of 11-7 before their visit. Aiden only attempted 1 3 on the night, and he nailed it. Aiden with the assist this time, Moose with 2 of his season-high 20 points. The defense collapses on Carter, and he dumps it off to Brett for an easy 2. Brady works his way to the middle of the lane and then goes up with the left-handed jumper. Bryson takes a pass from Carter and then goes right at his defender for his only 2-pointer of the night. Carter with another one of his spin moves, and he finishes with a short fadeaway jumper. This is the best defensive play of the year, at least for the games that I saw, as Brett gets the monster block. He seems rather pleased with himself. Carter gives the Hawks a 2-point lead with this 3-pointer several minutes into the second half. That lead didn't last long, but then Moose makes a nice move to the lane to get it back for the Hawks. Brady starts out the fast break. He hits Aiden, and Aiden passes it to Moose for the layup. Bryson only made 3 3-pointers on the season. This one increased the Hawks' lead. Aiden hits this one, breaking a tie with 6 minutes remaining. Brady makes a score 66-64 as he hits the floor after this shot. Central outscored the Hawks 18-12 down the stretch to come away with a 4-point win. For the third straight games, the Hawks played well and had a good lead in the second half, only to see it slip away late in the game. That's all for this final edition of Hawks Sports Center. Thanks for watching.